Hello folks, this is Travis from Elliston Equine Solutions, and welcome to my place. And today's topic that we're going to be talking about is how to build a bungee cord holder over the fork of a saddle to be able to hold your rope, which would actually be on the other side, or to hold a cow whip. Okay, and you're going to ask, well, Travis, why would you put it on that side? Well, I always carry my Lariat on the other side, and a lot of times I have my get down rope right here tied with my saddle strings, so I can't use the saddle strings for my whip. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to put a bungee cord holder right here around the fork, and we'll show you how to do that. But that's what the whole task for today is. So I'm going to show you how I do it and how a lot of team ropers do it, and a lot of other people in performance world use the bungee cord to secure their Lariat to the side of their saddle. Alright, folks, so the first thing I like to do is obviously a bungee cord comes with hooks on both sides. So the first thing I like to do is slide it down, and right here there'll be a metal bracket on here. Well, taking pliers is real hard to get off, so the best thing to do is just cut it off. So what I like to do is just use a scalpel that you can get at a Hobby Lobby or a sharp knife, and I just take the edge with my knife, put on a piece of wood here, and I just cut it. And you can see that's a real nice clean cut. And then what I do is I just slide off the metal clips on both sides, feed it through, and presto, got it off. Now I just have the bungee portion. What I like to do next is I just go down to a Big R, Tractor Supply, or your saddle shop or whatever, and you should have a whole bunch of scrap material leather. In this case, that's what this bag is. And I just grab a big chunk out of it, and at this time I have this right here. So what I'm going to do is cut off a piece of it that I need. Oh, it looks like about 2 inch worth, measured by my thumbs. And I'm just going to cut it off. Nice and easy, like. Make sure I don't lose my blade here. Tighten it back up. Okay, so I separated that from my leather. And what I'm going to do now is move my anvil. And what I like to do is I'm going to try to cut a hole here, 1/2 inch, and put another hole right here. Now you can use a hole puncher, or you can use just a normal puncher, single punch. Or if you don't have that, you can just grab an old cartridge shell. This is a 308. And what I like to do is just put it right down here. And I'll grab a hammer real quick. In this case, I'll use my fencing pliers. Stick it right on top. Okay, so we got it to go through, and I got a nice little round hole there. I'm going to do it again on the anvil, see if it'll be a lot easier. And this is a cheap guy anvil. All that is a railroad. Alright, and we're punching right through there, as you can see. And remove it, and voila! I got 2 holes just off of a 308 round. And I'll grab my bungee, and it's right at the perfect diameter to push through. Okay, so you can see right there, it worked. It was great. I'm going to take it back out. Now this leather is a little bit brittle and stiff, So what I like to do is I just take some nice Skidmore's leather cream. Okay, it's made of natural oils and beeswax, and you can use your fingers. Just dip it in, piece of cloth through your fingers. Just soak it right into this leather, because I mean it's been sitting inside of that Ziploc bag for who knows how long. Alright, I like that. Okay. Take my rag, wash my hands off. Now what I'm going to do is kind of trim up and round up my leather. So I'm just cutting the corners off. Okay, so it looks like this. Easy pleasy. Clean up my workstation. Alright, so once I get that piece done, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip upside down, so the rough out area is the part that I take towards me, take the bungee cord and push it right through the hole. And I'm going to feed it all the way through until I come to the end. It has the middle clamp on. Now you can cut that off, tie a knot, or you can just keep it there, which is what I do, because you're not going to see it once underneath the fork of a saddle anyhow. Once I'm done with this portion, you can see how it's kind of forming. I'm just going to grab a piece of leather that came out of the Ziploc bag. Going to wrap it around the middle of my bungee cord. See exactly where the middle is. And I'm just going to pinch where the bite is. Make sure it's even Steven at the ends. And then I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to cut a nice little slot. Oh, probably 1/2 inch in diameter. Okay. I'm going to take my marlin spike, push it right through the spot that I made, the slit, and push it through so you can kind of see what I made right there. All I made was a vertical slit. Okay, I'm going to measure again. Make sure my middle slot I just made is right there. So I'm going to come around the other side and take a look, find where my slit is, go a little bit past on the other side, and I'm going to make another slit. So about 1 finger distance from the bungee cord. So 1 finger from the bungee cord, make another slit. Okay. Take it off, put it back on a piece of wood that I'm cutting on. Make it about 1 inch to 1/2 inch in length. Open it up with the marlin spike. Okay, I like that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is kind of make a blood knot. And we're going to find the first slot I made, and I'm just going to take the pointy end that was already cut off from this piece of leather. If not, you'll have to cut off the leather yourself and make it pointy. And I just find the first slot I ever made, and I just take the point of my leather right through it. Open up with my marlin spike. I just draw down on it. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is find my other little slot that I made, my vertical one. Open it up with marlin spike, and then I'm just going to feed top strap right through it. And draw down. Flatten it out. Make it look nice and pretty. And if I want, I could just keep it right there. And you see what I got made here. I got a tassel, leather tassel for a handle to pull my rope off and on the bungee cord. So this is where I'm at right now with this piece of rope holder, in this case my whip holder. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the fork of my saddle. I'm going to feed my bungee cord. Alright folks, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bungee cord, and right in the back slot here of the fork, I'm going to feed one edge of the bungee cord through. I'm going to do my Oregon crossover strap on this saddle. Every saddle is different. And I'm just going to feed my bungee cord right through the back hole of my fork here until I'm right here. Now what we're going to do is take the bungee cord on the other side, feed through the hole we made with the 308 empty cartridge round, push it through. Once I'm at this location, all I'm going to do is tie a simple overhand knot. Okay, making that nice pretzel knot. I'm just going to tighten it up and draw it down. Okay, it looks just like a pretzel. And then I'm going to slide it back up to the bottom of the base. Slide my bungee cord over. Put my Oregon crossover strap back on real quick. Okay, slide my handle down, rotate that bottom plate, this piece of leather bottom plate. I'm just going to rotate it until it's right underneath the fork of the saddle. Now what I have is a nice spot for my cow whip to hang off of. Of course, you can use it for rope on the other side. So what I got here now, there's a nice bungee cord holder. If it's on the other side, it'd hold on to my Lariat. Okay, I don't need it because I got an Oregon crossover strap. But it will be handy if I have to put my cow whip here. I just pull up on the leather strap that we made, come up over the horn, and I lock it in place just like this. Okay, so if I want to do a Lariat, I can do the same thing on the other side. Now, the nice thing about this setup is, if I don't have my cow whip here and I'm roping, all right folks, let's say I am roping, okay? I don't got time to use my Oregon crossover strap to be able to latch it down on my saddle, secure it. So a lot of times I'll just take my coils, put over top of my horn, lift up the bungee cord strap, place it over the side of the horn, and it locks into place. So this is a great tool. Some people use inner tube, but I like a bungee cord. You can see these for sale online. Different tack shops or whatever, trade bags and so forth, but it's just easier just to make it yourself. Okay, so I hope that helps you out. And if you're interested, I'll be sharing more tips and more horsemanship, more ranch type information to put out to you. Please hit like and please hit subscribe to my channel, because I definitely appreciate all the positive questions that I got and positive support we've been getting. Appreciate it. And now you have the knowledge and you are the solution. Take care now. Adios.